Hey ladies and gents, and welcome back. So today we are at Goodwill. So we've done videos in the past where we told you that you can find great quality shoes at a very affordable price on eBay. Well, today we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to do it here at Goodwill. So this is the first of 3 different stores that we're going to go to. We're going to go inside. I'm going to look for shoes that might be worth the money and those shoes that are not. We'll discuss some things as, what types of shoes to look for, what types of shoes you don't want to buy. And then if we luck out and find some shoes, we'll take them back to the shop. We'll show you what we found and why they were a good buy. Okay, we tried to get here early before anybody else, so let's get inside. I want to go in there without having to wear the mask so I can actually talk to you guys and you can hear me. So let's go inside and let's see what we can possibly find. Come on. So several things that I've noticed from the Goodwill stores that I go to is the amount of shoes and the options that you have for men are extremely limited. Generally, it is one big long shelf full, so you don't have a lot of options as you do on eBay. But let's take a look. I'll show you some shoes that might be worth buying and a lot of the shoes that maybe aren't worth buying. Okay guys, so this is an example of a pair of shoes that you probably would not want to invest money in. Now, I say invest because it's funny. At Goodwill, most of the shoes that you're buying are under 20 bucks, so you're not really out anything. But if you're wanting to find a shoe that you can literally keep for years, okay, then that's completely different. So this pair of Rockports is an example of what I would not buy. Now let me show you why. Okay, so this pair of Rockports you can see is a molded rubber. So which means if you try to take any of this off, it's just going to cause an absolute mess with the shoe. Also, the inside of this you can look and see is just like a pleather, almost like a vinyl type of material, and that is just asking to start peeling away. Definitely, even for $6, if you want them for comfort, that's one thing, but this is not a shoe that I would buy for the long run. All right guys, so this is a perfect example of a good find here at Goodwill. This is a pair of vintage floor shines, and as you can see, it even has the slug and the heel pads there, along with all the old original tacks. Looks like the original soles. This is an amazing pick, and I don't know what the price is yet, but I guarantee you they are definitely worth the price. We'll get these fixed up and they'll be good to go. Always a good find. Okay guys, so here's another good find. Now these are a little bit smaller. Obviously here, it's finding your size may be difficult. But this is a pair of Johnston Murphy tassel loafers. Now, I'm not a huge fan of Johnston Murphy, but for this price point, it could be a good deal. The reason I say that, these are Goodyear welted shoes. They also have the original soles on there, the original top lifts. So what that tells me is these shoes have not been resoled over and over. So one good resole is going to last you a while. Now the only downside to these Johnston Murphys, as I've said before, is the heel block. These heel blocks are almost like a compressed paper. So when you take them off, they pretty much obliterate themselves. So when you have them resoled, you're going to want a cobbler to put on better heel blocks. But anyways, other than that, they're in very good shape. Definitely a good deal. All right guys, so now for a couple of shoes that you do not want to buy. For one, the big square-toed black shoes straight out of the 90s. Need I say more? Another example of a shoe that I would not spend money on is a shoe such as this one. So I can't really read the name, but as you can see, it's coming apart on the inside. Also, again, this is a purely molded rubber, and if you try to resole this, it is an absolute beast. The shoe's probably going to rip apart. Definitely not worth your money if you're looking for a shoe to keep for the long run. Okay, and here's another pair of Johnston Murphys. So this is a Blake stitch shoe. It's not Goodyear welted, but as you can see, it's Blake stitched just around the toe area. It does have leather soles. It has leather and rubber top lifts. Now this shoe, as you can see, has been eaten into the block, so you would definitely want to get these re-heeled, possibly even resoled because the leather's wearing out on the toe area. Definitely, those are some things that you want to keep in mind when you're looking at shoes. but for $8, it's a steal. The uppers are in good shape. You can polish those, resole them. They're gonna last you for quite a while. All right, boat shoes. Okay, I know the first thing in your mind, same thing I'm thinking. I'm not putting my feet in something that other people have been wearing, but hear me out. This is a pair of Sperry's boat shoes, topsiders, for $8. As you can see, the soles on these are still in very good shape. They've barely been worn. The stitches are all intact. The uppers are in very good shape. And here's the thing, if you go on to Sperry's.com, you can order new laces, and you can also, if I'm not mistaken, you can get new insoles for these. So all that you'd be paying is $8, new pair of Sperry's, clean the uppers, grab you some new liners for the inside, bam, you're good to go. Definitely a good find. All right guys, got a few at this one, let's go to the next one. Okay guys, we've been to 2 stores, this is store number 3. Let's go inside, maybe we'll have some luck. No such luck, so let's head back to the shop and I'll show you what we found. Okay guys, so we're back. We went to 3 different Goodwill stores within about a 20-mile radius of our shop here. We had some luck at 2 out of the 3 stores. The third one just didn't have a very big selection there. Before we show you what we wound up with, let me remind you of this. If you were looking to purchase shoes from Goodwill and say you don't have a Goodwill store next to you or in your area, you can do this. Go to shopgoodwill.com. I will also put the link down in the description below. Now, shopgoodwill.com is the web address for Goodwill if you're trying to purchase products. It's a lot like eBay, where you can go on there, you can type in the type of shoe, the type of clothing you're looking for, and then you bid on it just like you do on eBay. I have bought several pairs of shoes myself on there. Many of them are $400, $500 pairs of shoes that I got for 20 bucks or less, and they were in relatively good shape. So definitely go check them out. It is definitely a good option on top of eBay if you're trying to find good quality shoes at a very cheap price. Okay, let's now take a look at the shoes that I got today. Okay, so the first pair of shoes that we bought was this pair of Johnston & Murphy Aristocrats. Now this was one of the higher end Johnston & Murphy shoes that used to be made. They were much higher quality, they had leather soles, they're Goodyear welted, the uppers are in good shape. This shoe can be resoled over and over again and can be kept for years. This was definitely a good buy, especially at the $9.99 price point. Okay, so the second pair of shoes that we bought was this pair of Fry loafers. Now this pair of shoes was again in very good shape. Now it was our more expensive pair of shoes at $33. But again, for the uppers being in great shape, leather bottom soles, rubber heels, this pair of shoes could be resoled several times and will last you for years if taken well care of. Definitely a good buy and much cheaper than buying brand new. Okay, this is the third pair of shoes that we got. It's a pair of Johnston & Murphy tassel loafers. Now, I agree that this style may not be for everybody, but if you're one of those guys that loves loafers and maybe you're in the business environment, this is a great buy. Now this pair was $10. The uppers are in good shape, the soles were in good shape, the heel pads are in good shape, and again, this is a Goodyear welted shoe that can be resoled over and over again. And I think you guys are beginning to see the point. We're looking for shoes that can be resoled over and over and will last you for years to come. Okay, so the fourth pair of shoes that we came across and we purchased were this pair of Sebago loafers. Now these we got for $15. They would be much more than that brand new. These shoes are also resolable, so you can take them to your local cobbler, have new soles put on, new rubber heel pads, and if you take care of the uppers, these shoes again will last you for years. Okay, the last pair that we bought today was this pair of Florsheim Imperials. Now this is probably the crown jewel of all the shoes that we bought today. This shoe may not be style-wise what everyone likes, but I'm telling you there is a massive following out there for this shoe, especially the old vintage ones like this. This pair of shoes, if taken care of, will last you literally decades, and they can be resold over and over and over again For the price point, this was an incredible buy, and it is a shoe, again, that will last you for years. So this was an absolute home run when it comes to a good shoe that we found today. Okay guys, so that just about does it. Now remember, the name of the game, if you're looking at Goodwill, is you're trying to look for shoes that you can get a very cheap price, but shoes that are going to last you for years. Now, if you're one of those guys that doesn't care and you're like, I'll pay $9 and I'll just keep paying that every couple months until my shoes wear out, okay, maybe this video isn't for you. But this video is for those guys that are trying to look for great quality shoes on a shoestring budget. And between eBay, between Goodwill, I'm telling you, there are a lot of great finds out there. So do your homework, make sure you're looking for good quality shoes. Again, make sure you're looking for those things that we've told you over and over in our videos: leather soles, rubber bottom or combination leather rubber bottom heels. Making sure that they're stitched and they're not just cement constructed, and make sure that the uppers are in good shape. If you do all of that and the shoes are up to par, and if you can get them at a good price, home run. So anyways, I hope this video helped out. I hope you enjoyed. Please give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed this. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. And as always, thank you so much for watching. And until next time, y'all have a good one.